sort of late, but what have you seen from Brendan Rodgers?
Good defender, obviously. Last year was a tough year for him, injury-wise, but he's a good defender. We think, offensively, there's more there, but the way he moves, today he took ground as a third, yesterday at second. Gold Glover. So happy that he's here.
Would you think about taking a look at him at first at all, or do you want to just keep?
We haven't talked about that one, but wouldn't be surprised if he can handle the position.
Story last season, especially over the last 3 or 4 months, was where he's been in the past offensively. Do you think, this year he could continue that from the start of the season?
He only had one bad month last year. It was May. We expect him to go out there and perform. We know who he is, what he's capable of doing. He's a force running the bases. He can hit the ball out of the ballpark, and last year he drove in runs. So he'll be in the middle of the lineup, either top or middle of the lineup. And he's in a great place. Mentally, physically, you see him is amazing. The way he goes about his business and the way he shows up. So, we expect the same thing.
He hadn't played a lot of games the previous 2 seasons. Do you think that maybe affected the early part of last year?
He just had a rough May. that was he actually hit the ball hard in April. Had a tough one, chased a lot of pitches, swung and missed a lot. But then he reset it and he took off. Maybe is that right? Timing and the competition. But he made the adjustments and he was amazing.
Do you think that the defensive issues towards the end of the year were a product of
bad mechanics?
Yeah.
Bad mechanics. He seems more in sync now. His arm is playing better. Tech is at first. Catching throws, he's using his lower half a lot better than what he did last year. So we expect him to be consistent again.
If Romy isn't ready, I know it's obviously a long ways out, but who do you kind of view as sort of second up for his role on the team?
All depends where we go with the roster, but Andrew is a guy that can play every position and he can hit lefties. Nate did it last year. Sogi did it last year. I think it sucks for me to start dropping names because then they're like, am I out of the competition? No, not really. Everybody's competing for something here, and I think the roster will dictate what we do.
What are your impressions of Sonny Gray when you saw him throw today? We had a chance to talk to him afterwards. He's a great thinker. What do you think his impact could be on your pitching staff?
200 strikeouts and a lot of innings. I think every pitching staff needs that. It also brings a veteran to the equation. Very thoughtful, like you said, in tune with everything about pitching, the metrics, and all that. And I think he'll have a lot of influence in Bello. Very similar as far as the repertoire. I think Bello throws harder, but we introduced a curveball to Brian. Hopefully, Sonny can help him out with that. But going back to the individual, strikeouts and innings.
Given the time he's put into the game and how many spring trainings he's gone through, what have you learned about him and what he likes this time of year to get him ready?
He's very specific about his work. There's a lot of input from himself. Having conversations with Bells, what he wants to do that specific day. And so far so good. It's been fun to watch him. Very serious about his preparation, and that's the reason he's been successful throughout the years.
Sandoval and Crawford had their bullpens today.
I was over there, so I saw the beginning of Sandoval's, but I went to the live VPs.
Any early impressions on Ryan Watson after Michigan today?
He threw a lot of strikes today. That's what we want. Stuff is really good. Obviously, everybody's going to start comparing him to the Whitlock situation and Slayton. One thing they did, they threw strikes from the get-go, and today was a good day for him.
Yoshida looked good today. I know it's
he's in a good spot. He is. He's healthy. He's hitting the ball in the air. There's no limitations. He's leaving early to Japan, but it's good to see him swinging without limitations. It's been a grind for him since mid-season in 23. When we went to Kansas City, he got a shot, and from there on, we went downhill with him with the shoulder. Then he had the big surgery. Took him a while last year, but he was our best hitter in September and in that series. So, happy that he's in this point right now. Like there's no limitations.
Any new injuries pop up in the last days?
No. Sonny, great.
See you tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
How do you handle the ABS early? Like, do you just trial and error? That guy's in camp. That guy's kind of messing
Yeah,
around.
Tech is calling the pitches now. We're not using the iPad to make the calls, and sometimes he misses one on purpose. Sometimes he just misses it, and the guys, they're telling him, "Hey, I'll challenge that one," and I can go from there.
So in spring training, there's no in-season strategy different.
No. We won the. I mean, we might challenge from the get-go, the first third of the game. Guys that for sure are going to be on the roster, right? Like they should try it. It's a shame that we only get 2 here. We should actually get more, so everybody can try it. But we're gonna keep it with 2, I think, and hopefully we can get used to it.
Alex, do you think Major League Baseball umpires will adjust to the ABS in terms of how their strike zone is called from the get-go?
They will. They got spring trainings for them too, and last year there were a lot of guys that had the system when they work up north in that area. Clearwater, Dunedin, Lakeland, so they'll be okay.
Yeah. Do you think it's going to be a smaller zone?
That's what they say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the infield drills, how long have you guys used the clock or timer buzzer for?
For like 3 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.